better than sleeping pills. Eat these foods before bed. Have you ever had a night when you felt completely drained, yet the moment you lay down, your eyes pop wide open and your mind starts to race? It can be so frustrating. You try to fix it by taking sleeping pills or scrolling through your phone, but neither of those options truly helps your body or your mind in the long run. According to one recent study, about 30% of adults experience insomnia at least occasionally, and many do not get proper care or guidance on how to resolve it naturally. Let me assure you, by the time you finish this video, you will know exactly how to tackle restless nights with simple, healthful foods. You will also understand how these foods can help you if you have diabetes or if you are simply worried about unstable blood sugar levels. I promise that what you learn here will give you the confidence to put aside pills and create a bedtime routine that supports a deeper, more peaceful sleep. So let us jump right into the main topic. Which foods can you eat before bed to calm your body and mind, help you drift off more easily, and maintain better health if you are managing diabetes? Many people overlook the connection between what they eat at night and the type of sleep they get. Our goal here is to make that link crystal clear. I want to highlight foods and nutrients that have been researched and recommended by health experts, nutritionists, and even sleep scientists. Remember, better sleep is not just about preventing tossing and turning for a night or two. It is about building a lasting pattern that supports a healthy life, especially if you are someone who wants to keep an eye on vitamins for diabetes control, or if you struggle with blood sugar issues that keep you awake. Let us talk about some categories of foods that are known to promote restful sleep, while also being friendly to people who must manage glucose levels carefully. First, magnesium-rich foods are often called natural chill pills. Magnesium is a mineral that supports healthy muscle function and calms the nervous system. If you are diabetic, stable magnesium levels may also help your body with insulin regulation. Good sources include almonds, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and even dark chocolate, in small amounts and preferably with no added sugar. Studies have found that people who get enough magnesium often report feeling calmer and sleeping more soundly. One way to enjoy a bit of magnesium before bedtime is to have a small handful of roasted pumpkin seeds. They also contain some protein and healthy fats, which can help keep your blood sugar from fluctuating too much overnight. Next, let us consider complex carbohydrates that have plenty of fiber, such as whole grains or oats. Many of us were taught to fear eating carbs at night, but complex carbs, when eaten in moderate amounts, are different from refined carbs or sugar-laden snacks. They help your brain make serotonin, a feel-good hormone that turns into melatonin, your sleep hormone. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, or whole wheat bread also release glucose more slowly into your blood. This steadier release can prevent the spikes and crashes that might keep your body in a state of alert. If you are diabetic, having a small portion of oatmeal or a slice of whole grain toast before bed, paired with a protein or healthy fat, can help you fall asleep and stay asleep without a big jump in blood sugar. Protein-boosted snacks deserve mention too. Foods like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, lean turkey, or even a small serving of tofu can help regulate blood sugar because protein has less of an immediate impact on glucose levels than a high-carb or sugary snack. Protein also helps you feel satisfied without feeling overstuffed. Greek yogurt, for instance, contains tryptophan and calcium, both of which are known to promote relaxation and support the production of melatonin. If you are watching your carbohydrate intake, unsweetened yogurt is your best bet. You could top it with some berries, which add natural sweetness and beneficial antioxidants. Now let us not forget cherries, especially Tart cherries. Research has shown that Tart cherries or Tart cherry juice contain a high level of natural melatonin, which is exactly what your body needs to get the message that it is bedtime. They are also rich in antioxidants and can help reduce inflammation in the body, something that is especially important for people managing diabetes, where inflammation can complicate blood sugar management. A small serving of cherries or a little glass of Tart cherry juice can go a long way toward helping you drift off peacefully. Before we move on, could I ask for a quick favor? If you have found any of this information useful so far, please give this video a like, share it with someone who could use better sleep, and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss future tips that could boost your health. Thanks for your support. Now, let us continue with the rest of this important information. We have talked about foods. Let us discuss some key vitamins and minerals that can bring this all together. These nutrients are not only tied to better sleep, but they also have a big role in supporting healthy blood sugar levels. This combination is priceless for people who are trying to avoid the trap of becoming dependent on sleeping pills. First up is vitamin D. Most people think about vitamin D only in terms of bones and sunlight, but it also helps regulate mood and sleep patterns. Some reports link vitamin D deficiency to shorter sleep or more restless nights. If you are diabetic, vitamin D can improve insulin sensitivity, reducing overnight spikes in blood sugar. Of course, the best source of vitamin D is natural sunlight, but you can also get some from fatty fish like salmon, fortified dairy products, or eggs. Just keep in mind that, especially for people living in areas with less sunshine, you might need to check your levels and consider supplementation under a doctor's guidance. B vitamins are next, and there are two standouts for good sleep: B6 and B12. Vitamin B6 is helpful in converting the amino acid tryptophan into serotonin, which is essential for making melatonin. B12, on the other hand, helps regulate your circadian rhythm, or your internal clock. This internal clock determines when you feel sleepy and when you feel awake. Low levels of either B6 or B12 can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. If you are diabetic, B vitamins also help maintain nerve health, which is key in preventing complications like neuropathy. Great food sources include whole grains, legumes, and lean meats. Vitamin C is also an interesting player in the sleep world. We normally think of it for immune system support or for warding off colds, but vitamin C helps reduce stress in the body by supporting healthy adrenal function. High stress can lead to problems with blood sugar and with insomnia. By including bell peppers, berries, citrus fruits, or broccoli in your meals, preferably earlier in the day, so you do not get too full before bedtime, you give your body an antioxidant boost that supports healthy sleep. Vitamin E is another one, often associated with antioxidant properties, but it can also help you get a better night's rest by reducing inflammation and protecting nerves. That is a big plus for anyone with diabetes, since nerve issues can be a concern. Nuts, seeds, and spinach are good sources of vitamin E. When combined with other vitamins like C and D and minerals like magnesium, vitamin E can help everything in your body run more smoothly, which naturally allows sleep to happen more easily. And of course, let us circle back to magnesium. It is so important that it deserves repeating. Magnesium calms the nervous system, relaxes muscles, and helps with steady blood pressure. It also plays a role in stabilizing blood sugar levels. A deficiency can make you feel restless and might even contribute to insulin resistance. By making sure you have a magnesium-rich dinner or bedtime snack, such as pumpkin seeds, spinach, or a small portion of dark chocolate, sugar-free if possible, you take one more step towards stable health. So how do we put all of this into a practical routine that you can follow each night without much trouble? The timing and combination of foods matter, especially if you are diabetic. Let us go through some easy steps you can start applying right away. Finish large meals earlier. Ideally, you want to eat dinner 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This helps your body complete most of its digestion before you lie down. It also prevents large spikes in your blood sugar at night. If you do need a little snack later, keep it light, but pack it with nutrients. Try a balanced bedtime snack. This is where you can combine some of the foods we mentioned. For example, enjoy a small bowl of oatmeal, great for B vitamins and complex carbs, with a few almonds, rich in magnesium, healthy fats, and vitamin E. If you prefer dairy, you could have Greek yogurt with a small sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. This balance of protein, healthy fat, and complex carbohydrates helps produce serotonin. It also keeps your blood sugar levels steadier through the night. Keep an eye on caffeine. Even if you love coffee, you might want to move your last cup to earlier in the day, especially if you are sensitive to caffeine or notice big swings in blood sugar. Caffeine can linger in your system, interfering with sleep. Drink soothing herbal teas. Chamomile or lavender tea can help calm your mind. Chamomile has something called apigenin, which binds to receptors in your brain that may reduce anxiety. This can be a gentle way to help your brain shift into a sleepy state. Stay hydrated, but not too close to bedtime. Dehydration can make you feel tired during the day, yet restless at night, and it can also affect blood sugar regulation. Make sure you are drinking water throughout the day, but try not to drink a large amount right before bed to avoid multiple trips to the bathroom, which can disturb your sleep. Watch out for sugary or spicy foods at night. A bowl of ice cream or spicy chili might sound like a comforting late treat, but these choices may cause both blood sugar spikes and digestive discomfort. For someone with diabetes, these can lead to extra stress on the body and possibly disrupt your sleep cycles. Plan your nighttime environment. Good sleep is not just about what you eat. It is also about your surroundings. Dim the lights, turn off electronic screens at least 30 minutes before bed, and keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. The calmer your environment, the easier it will be for your body to respond to those sleep-friendly foods and vitamins you have included in your routine. Now, a quick note about common pitfalls that can undermine all your efforts. Relying too heavily on over-the-counter sleeping pills can mask an underlying issue, such as a nutrient deficiency, high stress, or poor blood sugar control. While these pills might work short-term, they do not usually fix the root cause of bad sleep. Neglecting vitamins or certain minerals in your diet might leave your body unable to regulate its functions properly. For example, missing out on enough B vitamins or magnesium can affect both your sleep quality and how your body handles glucose. Eating dinner or a bedtime snack that is too large, too fatty, or too sugary can cause both physical discomfort and unstable blood sugar levels. Two things you do not want when trying to sleep. Not giving yourself a proper wind-down period can keep you keyed up. This includes avoiding heavy debates, intense horror movies, or stressful social media scrolling right before bed. Instead, spend that time reading a calming book, listening to gentle music, or practicing mindful breathing. Remember that small steps add up. If you focus on adding a single magnesium-rich or B vitamin-rich food to your evening meal each day, you may start noticing changes in your energy levels the next morning. Over time, these changes become habits, and you will find yourself relying less on sleeping pills or sugary snacks to manage stress and fatigue. Let us sum up what all of this can do for you, especially if you have diabetes. By choosing foods that are high in vitamins D, B6, B12, C, E, and minerals like magnesium, you support a healthy nervous system and balanced blood sugar. You also give your body the building blocks it needs to produce melatonin more naturally. That means you will be far more likely to fall asleep easily and wake up feeling refreshed, instead of wrestling with your pillows all night or waking up to a morning of high blood sugar readings. Better sleep helps reduce stress levels too, which in turn helps your body respond better to insulin. It is a positive cycle that feeds into every aspect of your well-being. So, do you see how adjusting your bedtime routine with the right foods can be more powerful and certainly safer than just grabbing a sleeping pill? Once you start nourishing your body with the nutrients it needs, you might notice improvements not only in your sleep, but also in your daytime mood, concentration, and blood sugar readings if you are monitoring them for diabetes. For anyone who struggles with restless nights, irritability, or poor glucose control, this approach is a game changer. By now, you have a toolkit. Focus on magnesium. Take advantage of B vitamins and vitamin D. Watch your vitamin C intake for stress relief. Consider the antioxidant benefits of vitamin E. And do not forget the power of melatonin-rich foods like Tart cherries. Pair these with a healthy lifestyle, including regular movement or gentle exercise during the day. And you have the recipe for a good night's rest. Of course, everyone's body is different, so feel free to experiment with different foods from the list to see which ones help you personally. You can keep track of your sleep and glucose readings in a journal to figure out what works best for your unique needs. If you have made it this far, thank you for staying with me through all of these tips and insights. I hope you feel ready and excited to try adding these foods to your bedtime routine. Trust me, the difference can be pretty remarkable. When we address the root causes of poor sleep, such as nutritional gaps or blood sugar imbalances, rather than just taking a short-term fix like a sleeping pill, we give ourselves the gift of long-lasting rest and better overall health. A final piece of advice: do not try to change everything overnight. Start small. Add some almonds or pumpkin seeds tonight. Maybe choose chamomile tea over your usual late-night beverage. Gradually work your way toward a fully supportive evening routine that keeps your blood sugar steady, your mind calm, and your body ready to slip into a deep, healing sleep. And, of course, if this information has helped, I would love for you to leave a comment about which tip you found most helpful. Also, please share this video with someone who is struggling with sleep. They might really need to hear these ideas. If you have not subscribed yet, consider hitting that button so you do not miss more health tips, especially if you have diabetes or simply want to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Thanks again for watching, and here's to restful nights and brighter mornings for all of us.